it's the perfect it's the perfect fucking time to start a podcast. So here I am, Romy Mac. I am here with T Mother returning for the third time, and newcomer Lexi. We are talking about how Forrest Whitaker has sex appeal. And this might be the last podcast I ever do with these individuals for that outburst. But how in the hell is Forrest Whitaker how does he have sex appeal? Let's hear it.
The way he moved, the way he walked,
not his eye,
not the eye.
That eye doesn't move.
All you gotta do is like this, like you're an eye doctor.
Oh hell,
you ain't gotta worry about nothing.
That's like what you think? Fetty Wap is sexy?
No.
So what's the difference?
He older.
So when Fetty Wap get older, you're like, he's sexy.
He got them tattoos and stuff. No.
You know, his eyes
it's something about
gone.
Forrest Whitaker. Like he has so much swag. Like in that movie with Lance Gross, and he had that red car.
What? What is that? What movie is that?
The one with Lance Gross was getting married to America Ferrera.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah,
he has so much damn swag in that movie.
Our Family Wedding.
Yeah.
Our Family Wedding. I like that movie. I do like that movie.
That's when I started really liking Forrest Whitaker.
Nope. Yeah, that ain't gonna. That does not.
You know who else? You know who else?
You are not excused. And what?
You can get off of Forrest Whitaker right now because y'all just not gonna let me live.
How about we just go back to Scar and how a damn lion with a black mane is attractive? Let's
His
go
voice
back.
is sexy. But that's the.
Because I imagine him as a human.
Oh my God.
Ruining Lion King for
These
everyone.
children.
Like
These
if
are-
he was a human, I imagine him to be like dark and like,
These are 20.
the girl with the blue ear. Like I imagine him to be Jamaican or something.
Women in their 20s and their attractions here on the Random Shit podcast. As you can see, Forrest Whitaker and Scar possess extremely amounts of sexual appeal. I don't believe I'm hearing this shit right now. But anyway, so
Keep it like that ass.
so we've been to Wynwood twicey.
Yeah.
Twicey.
It's dope.
Yeah, it's cool. Cops every fucking way.
Everywhere. But my thing is, so they have these establishments, everybody chilling, doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
But the cops don't really, they come, like, there was a couple that came in there, and everybody was just like, and they just walked out. Even though they y'all know what's going on, right?
Not only are the cops there, it's weed smoke around the cops.
They can't pinpoint the person, so what are you going to do? You can't shut the whole thing down?
Yeah, you can. They're the
They
cops.
didn't.
They can kill black people and get away with it. I'm sure they can shut an establishment down.
No, but just want black people, so maybe they would just save the face.
I guess, maybe so. But nah, it was cool. Like I said, that sausage we had out there was
What sausage?
it was all right.
You had hot dog, you had sausages.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I could have got me a sausage. I never had that option.
Well, the way it was set up,
Yeah.
it wasn't enough. And when you said, okay, you'll do the hot dog, he was like, okay.
Yeah, it was cool though. I appreciate Cuz on that.
Yeah.
Had a great time doing that. What did we drink?
I like it. I want to go and explore the art.
Mm-hmm.
Wynwood Walls. Yeah.
That's the place we kept passing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my lady went there to Wynwood Walls. We had a good time. Took a lot of pictures and stuff like that.
What's up with those what do you call those things? Those pods. Not pods. They're like a pod.
Let's talk about how you almost got killed last night by that nigga that was turning.
What? When?
You didn't see? He was turning, trying to move. It was like a Lyft driver or some shit, and you were walking across the street. And I turned. I looked back. I was like, I'm about to go
Was you by
attack.
yourself?
You was like.
I was getting ready. We were walking like across. It was like we were walking across
towards
from the
car,
street
right?
or whatever. Yeah,
Where was
towards the
that?
car. You were right there.
Yeah.
Was I about to get hit too?
Yeah, you probably was about to get hit. But we're walking across. I turned back. I saw this motherfucker like dart. I said, "What the fuck going on?" Almost
Ain't
hit.
gonna hit me. Hit me.
That when we were talking to that girl, she was like, yeah, let him hit you. Remember we was walking and the car had hurried and stop, and the girl was like, I wish they would hit me.
I think so.
I want to talk to people who really do think like have that logic. Like, I wish you would hit me. Like, that shit's gonna hurt, and you may or may not survive this pain that you get once you get hit by this car.
Their fault. I was in the crosswalk.
Okay.
My family would
What is that going to do with you gone? I don't. You know.
They weren't going that fast. I would have got
tapped?
Yeah.
You would have got tapped? Oh, okay. I didn't know. You've been tapped by cars before. You know.
No, but it wouldn't have been 2 days, right?
Let's try it.
You
Let's
might
just
lose
go.
a foot, but
Lose a foot. No, I can't lose a foot. 2 feet.
Yeah.
Need my 2 feet.
So
My 2 foot.
not really.
and just
I'm bad.
looking back at, like, I would say us going to the reggae party last evening.
Wagwan.
Yeah, Wagwano. I just felt like crazy old
Yeah.
looking at the faces and the energy that was going on, and it was all, it was great. The DJ had everybody into
That's
it.
when you stopped talking. Jamaican DJs always want to talk.
And I'm just looking at the kids in there. I was like, well,
kids.
damn, they
Kids.
T.
I
You
mean,
could
yeah,
tell.
they did.
Were you as energetic as they were?
They look like they all just turned 21.
Everybody,
Or live.
like the boys had that thin ass mustache. Not even like that 8th grade mustache. Like, oh look, ma, I got a little dirt up, above the
I
lip.
just couldn't understand the dude with the Bantu knots and the gold fronts. Like,
The
what was
grown,
that?
it was, and that old ass the grown man. I think he had a food truck outside. I saw him when we were walking out, like the bald guy or whatever that had the hat on and the shorts and shit.
That stuff.
Was he?
Yeah.
That's why I don't pay no. I ain't paid. I ain't pay that old ass man no mind.
But
But
already hanging.
yeah, he sure enough did look like
It's always that one old Caribbean uncle that's in the party that he should be home.
Yeah.
Or in the food truck where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, he was like Professor X, Professor Xavier, the X-Men, bald head, no straight, no facial hair or anything. Trying to hang with them young girls. And them little girls in there, they probably just turned 18, if that. And I'm just looking
But you
at
had to
them
be
like,
21 and
did
up.
you?
Yes.
They were checking IDs. They weren't checking.
Did you have to be
Clearly
21
accept
up?
IDs.
Right.
Are we sure? Because what about that little crackhead boy that almost ran into me and you with the saliva?
He looked mad, young.
He was mad on drugs.
But you know what? You know where we were sitting at towards the food trucks? You could have easily came in that back.
That's what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying? So, and they said it was open. That part was open to the public. It was a concert at one point.
That's what I'm saying. Like them kids, and they were all hanging out there taking pictures and shit. Little girls out there, they must have had a 20-minute photo shoot off of an iPhone. Yeah, inside the little whatever.
Dang, that's what I'm talking about. The pod thing. Is that a thing?
Oh.
I ain't never
Like
seen
the white
that shit.
strip pod thing.
You calling it a pod, so that's why we don't know
You
what
know what
it is.
You know what I think when I hear pods?
What?
Laundry detergent.
I think bathroom.
I think Tide
She trying to die right now talking about pods and shit. Them motherfuckers eating pods and dying. What's going on?
No. That's what I'm talking about. So it's
If
just
you had said trailer, I would have known
that's
exactly
the
what you
word
was
I was
talking
looking
about.
for. But I couldn't
But
think
you
of
kept
it.
saying pod. I'm like, okay, we'll be
First thing
washing.
hanging on.
Yeah. But they just look so young. I felt like, why am I? Why are we in this particular area? Like,
Blame your parent. What?
did you
They
see
was out there too. What you
Did you
mean?
see the energy that they have though compared to us? Just I mean, except for Double Dutch over here. Double Dutch was into the soca, but yeah, me and T Mama just kind of just mellowing out, and I'm looking around
It's
like
not for everybody.
these kids in front of us, these little girls wearing little half-ass shit, these little boys trying to get under these half-asses, like I'm like, man, it's crazy how the time flies, because I remember being 18 years old and like, and moving out of mom's house and going into the military. I was like, I can go to bed whenever I want to go to bed. I can come in when I want to. That's really all you think about it. Like when you're 18 and a guy and you've been under strict rules all your life. But at this point, you don't even think about the time frame. I think about sleep come 10:30 on more often than not, unless there's like a specific reason to be going out. You know what I mean? Again, you saw us here yesterday. You passed out.
I've been passing out since Thursday.
Yep. I think episodes were just going by on the TV. I don't even remember what was on the screen. Just like T was like, okay, we gotta get up. Where's the ironing board? Then Reggie calls, and then okay, yeah, we gotta get a move on. But other than that, it's just like it just hits you. Like it's so different. I remember being like 21, 22, like, man, clubs in Miami. Clubs in Miami don't close until 5. We gonna make that motherfucker. Nah, I'm cool, man. I'm good. I'll give you about 2, 3 o'clock. and I've
At
calmed
one,
down.
I'm like, okay, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Depending on the kind of party, of course. Because the party we were at, I could have kept going.
I don't know. I don't say I'm old, but like I'm just like I'm stuck in my position. I'm in a comfortable position where it's like on the weekends I just spend time with my lady. There's a chance we may go out with one of her friends or something like that. But come 1:30, I'm giving her the straight bruh man looks. Is it time yet? Can we roll? Cause I just know I remember wanting to be in the club, just trying to chase numbers and all that stuff, and make conversation with women.
We're chasing numbers?
Yeah.
Well, you were being chased, so
It was exhausting to keep. No, I'm good. I'm fine.
Oh, let's talk.
You buy me a drink.
So
I'm
funny.
good.
We'll go to a club with an old man. Old man tries to dance with T when we were at
This
the Hard
last
Rock 2 years ago. Yeah, when we went with the person that will remain nameless. Whatever. But we went to the Hard Rock. T's just doing her own thing. Me and the person that will remain nameless are just there, and yeah, T just dancing, and this old ass man just tried to come and dance with T, and T looking like.
How old? Was he like 46?
What? I don't know.
He was Forrest Whitaker old. That's what the fuck it was.
Forrest Whitaker's over 46.
Yep.
He was like 54.
Yeah, he is actually.
I mean, 46, 54, they all.
Well, he's just older. I'm just like, oh Lord. And this is like, again, this
Was
is my.
he cute?
No.
This
If
is
he
my
was, he would
first.
have been different.
I don't want to
He
know
was like
this.
ash cute.
Some reason I don't want to know this. I don't want to know really.
Cause I'd dance with an old man if he was cute. I could see what his potential, what he was like.
And how small his eye is, apparently. She want to see how small his eye is. If he betrayed his older brother, threw him off a cliff and shit. Long live the king. Jeez.
Yeah.
What was we talking about?
Chasing
the guy.
Numbers.
Yeah, the chasing of the numbers thing. It used to be fun, but I didn't realize, me personally, as a guy,
It's fun to
because
watch him flock.
very well might be for you guys. I mean, you're used to it. You're getting hit on ever since probably you were 11, 12 years old. So
I disagree.
all right. Well, on most
I
cases,
say 25.
Whatever.
all right. Most girls they start to get hit on come like middle school time frame, and
I was fat,
so
black, and ugly.
you were Biggie Smalls, is what you're telling me?
I messed with hell.
Jeez,
I
you
was
said
blurred.
fat, black, and ugly.
I had no hair. It was broken off. My lips were bigger than what they are now.
All right.
Chapped.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh,
It's
all
an ugly
right.
stage. It's okay.
Well, I mean, I had a month, a 6 month ugly stage. I had a wingworm in my head in 7th grade. So like all this shit when I used to have hair was like it would be patches of shit around here. So
Poor
and
fella.
yes, poor fella. And I remember this girl, Sierra Everett. If she ever hears this fucking podcast, she clowned me. Now, she said that my shit looked like the globe, like with
Oh no.
North America, Asia,
Yeah,
Europe, Africa, all these patches of shit just right there.
That's not something I would have said.
But yeah, it was fine because I used to clown her. I used to talk about her breasts. So, like, again, we were in 7th grade and she was like one of the first to do it, but she was just very awkward. And if she hears this, she's probably gonna be mad and might sue me when the thing blows up. But whatever. She was just very awkward in her body, like the way she would walk. Very tall. I think she's
taller than what?
She's like 5'11", 5'10" in the 7th grade, and yeah.
I was about 5'9".
No, she's just awkward. No, but she was. It was an awkward walk. Okay, awkward walk.
Like she wasn't comfortable with like her height or something.
It was an awkward walk. Just like the floss dance before floss became popular. It was just awkward with the bop, slow and bop. That's what it was. Sierra, it's the truth if you do hear this, but yeah. But again, it was like she finally got back at me because the ringworm was in the head and there was nothing I could do about it. She's like, yeah, we got the North America, yeah, you got this here. But by the end of 7th grade, ringworm was gone. I had the second earring attached, and this, oh my goodness, a little bit of acne was there, but this dynamite smile was
So you
was
said
right
you
on
glowed
point.
up by the end of 7th
Oh
grade.
yeah. Oh yeah. He was on then, but I was too afraid.
Really?
I was too afraid to roll up. That's the shit, man. I don't understand why. Come on, I don't hear nothing but men playing this song. This shit is dope. It's a great record. I like the
think
melody.
people like it because of the heartbeat sound.
Was that what that
The
is?
what heartbeat?
It's
It has a double meaning, so it's supposed to be like
Yeah.
boot up as like a heartbeat sound. That's what your heart would feel like. The better do.
that was.
Biddy da biddy. I saw the lyrics on Spotify. It's like
That's
biddy
what that is.
da.
But
Yeah, it's a heartbeat. Makes sense. Make my
You
heart
just taught me
go
something.
ba-da, boot up. Biddy da.
I just like the melody. The melody was so dope. I just felt like it's so infectious.
Catchy.
But men be singing their hearts out to it.
I ain't sing. I just like that. The only part I do know from the song, like you said, is the
heart.
bitty daddy booty. Yep, that is it. That's the only part that I
like,
know.
oh, I'm singing it. So into
Yeah.
it. I'm like, what's going on?
It's it's catchy. I like it. The melody is dope. The video's cool too. There, you know.
Yes, with the real Donnie Savage. If you ever listen to this, I've been following you on Instagram for a long time.
Stalkerish.
I remember
Forrest
you were a real
Whitaker.
estate agent.
Forrest Whitaker, stay away.
Yes, he's in real estate. I think
Yeah.
he's from Detroit.
I don't know no damn Donnie Savage, but
He was the guy that got in the video.
oh, okay. I just remember them being in like a spot where they were doing like go-karts and shit like that.
Ooh,
So it
that's
looked,
fun.
yeah, it seemed pretty dope. T Mama, what's happening? What you doing? Oh,
Becoming an alcoholic friend.
Oh,
Like everyone else an
I
alcoholic.
see. It's time for McGregory. Yeah, time for the McGregory shot. That's great.
Is it cold enough yet? Oh.
There's a lot of the bitty died up, boot up.
You know, my ice cream is like
I can't.
me either.
Okay, fine. So dating in the social media world. Yeah. Do you trust it?
I mean, Lexi.
Yeah.
Like, are you asking, like, do we think that social media is
Like, do you think it gets a lot of people in issues with their relationship by being on social
I
media?
think people get themselves in issues. I don't think it's like social media.
Yeah. It's just the I think access.
And I think if you already have insecurities and you go in there and look at it, it makes it worse.
Yeah. And we all have insecurities, and they get highlighted because if you really want to know about somebody, check the Facebook status. Check the Facebook status for real. See, some people don't realize how insecure they are. I need keys. I get something sharp, okay? Yeah, she got some things on her hands. Nails will help out. I couldn't open up the damn bottle. But, you know, being a lot of folks that live, separate lives. You know what I mean? You have your social media life, and then you have the person who you are in real life.
Some people are the same in real life and
Some
on social
people.
media. I feel like I'm one of those people. What you think, Todd?
Yeah.
I got to leave my teeth on this one.
Yeah. But a lot of people reflect and stuff like that. Again, those one people that live their relationship on manual statuses, I'll say, like actually writing a status, not so much posting a meme referring to a relationship type vibe, but like talking about I don't know who you think he fooling, but I'm in your Instagram.
He just want attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody want that bitty died up, boot up.
They don't want to work for it anymore. People don't want to work for it.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like.
we live in a time frame where a lot of people feel entitled, especially, they try to say that the millennials, which we fall into, they say millennials
You
feel.
in that category too?
I'm on the cusp of it, yes. I am definitely on the cusp. I've been referred to that at work. Like, yeah, you do know you are a millennial. Okay, well, and I'll take it. Yeah, just missed Generation X, I guess, or whatever the one is before that. But it's a shot that we have to take. Are you ready?
No.
Come on now. Come on, this is for the blood, okay? The blood of Jesus Christ.
What?
Salute.
Wafers. What are those saltine crackers that we had?
Thanks.
I don't know. Y'all didn't bring them back from the thing.
Oh yeah, they
I
gave
don't want them. I don't know. Y'all might need them. There you
six croquettes, 18 saltine crackers.
6 packets.
What are you trying to do? All the sodium between the two.
I don't know.
I don't know, but
That's
the
a weird
lime,
combination.
but the lime on top of it is it's pretty damn good.
I ain't taste the
Croquettes.
difference.
I'm glad you came all the way down here to get these damn croquettes.
We don't have those at home.
No.
You can probably go to you have to go to a specific store, and you guys being in like DC area, I'm sure there's like something of that nature around.
Yeah.
No?
That's how you make
Welcome
them.
to DC.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh.
You can put it down.
Yeah, we
Clink,
did
clink,
put it down.
clink,
All
clink.
right. Clink, clink, dang, to the dang, dang. Mm. Lord.
Y'all better.
When I
Hallelujah.
first started drinking, that little shake I used to have, it's still there.
Hallelujah. Let's just take it back a little bit. 1, 2, 3, sing. Sorry, Fred. We did take a shot and did sing Fred Hammond. Mommy, if you hear this stuff, you know your son is fucked up. But anyway, we had I had a really good time down here with my cousins and honorary cousin. It was great, just rocking. Ain't nobody up in no dumb shit. I ain't seen no guys really try to come up and
Cause you
talk
was
to y'all.
fucking security all day,
You
all
was
night.
cock blocking for real.
Was I? I wasn't trying to. I
First you
left.
come out color coordinated both nights. Who do you think you are?
You came on yesterday, it's like, but y'all, okay.
He died up. Boot up. Shit.
I mean, I wasn't mad because I didn't want nothing that was out there.
Top
But
play
still.
security with us.
Ain't nobody was old enough, right? Yeah, you want them damn Lou Gossett Juniors
I
out
don't know what their
there.
teeth look like. That's what that was. I
Yeah.
like them chocolate
You
with
want
white
them-
teeth. I didn't know what the teeth look
Them
like.
Forrest Whitakers out there.
There were a couple, but I don't think they were from here.
Let's talk about me getting a vodka and Red Bull and it coming up to $15.
That's not like a
From
DC
Winwood.
price.
They ain't supposed to be no damn DC.
That's real normal.
This is
to me.
Winwood. Winwood got cheap shit. And what, the Red Stripe was what, 6?
Something like that.
'Cause it was hosted by Red Stripe.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't even, have I ever had Red Stripe, Bill? I don't know.
I don't know what it tastes like. If it tastes like Natty Bow, I don't want it.
Yeah, but Red Bull, vodka, it was
It was effing vodka. That 50 cents.
50 cent. Yeah, it was 50. I'm looking forward for Power. You guys watch Power?
I did.
Oh my God. Anything you want. The whole mafia, the drug shit, sex, la. Oh my
Oh,
God.
she is horrible.
I don't give a fuck how she act. I
I
like
was
her.
surprised that she revealed herself like that.
Eventually she would.
Not me.
That's what I'm saying.
No, her career is getting bigger, and
She ain't
and
married,
Carmelo
barely married.
and Carmelo's career is diminishing. It's like the perfect thing. I'm looking
I think
forward
she has
to it.
potential, but the episode I saw because I was
She
just
some-
catching
she
up
some
on
work.
it, I was like,
There's a little
she
work
blowing
there.
me.
She can get that work for sure. La look great. Diddy died up, boot up. Let me tell you, she can get that Forrest Whitaker eye. Indeed, I'm not.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, she can get that eye. She can make you like when you're done, just yeah.
Why you make it look so evil? It's not even that evil looking.
His eye does look, yeah. Forrest.
He's looking like a little sad.
Oh.
50% of the time. Leave him
Yeah,
alone.
his mouth always quivering with that little ass eye. That's all.
He got them beautiful teeth.
It's weird seeing him when he used to be on Fast Times at Richmond High.
He was on. Oh, he was on there.
He's a football player.
Right. Do you have like a little Jerry curl thing?
Yeah. No, it's a fro. It's a fro.
Oh, it's still bad.
It's so weird seeing that movie though. Just back then, Sean Penn and all them. Sean Penn looks like a cigarette now, like a smoked cigarette. Like his body is and skin has just been smoking cigarettes all his life. He just looks like a damn used cigarette. It's like going in asking my grandma if I can get a soda from her trunk, and she got all these damn cigarette buds inside her thing.
And Sarah's butt.
Oh yeah.
She got extra.
Roman, come here and give me a Diet Pepsi out of my trunk. You keep sodas in the trunk? or hide them in the
And
closet.
hide him in the closet.
From your daddy? Yeah.
Terrible.
That was
Can't
funny.
do nothing.
Yeah. He already owed me $5 for cigarette. Yeah. It's a great time. I had fun growing up in Salisbury. Salisbury was dysfunctional,
It's
but
a cool place to grow up. But
Is it really?
yeah, it's like
when you don't know any better, that's all you know. Shit.
stuff that's I don't know.
Like stuff you used to look forward to,
Close-knit,
like when lunch. I don't know. I mean, TT's upbringing is a little bit different from mine because she actually went to school there. I was just visiting and hanging out within their environment. I would leave and go and then come back periodically. But I mean, Mom spent damn near every other weekend in Salisbury. But yes, it'd be me, T Mama, and Richard, Tony, and I was in there playing.
Ready to go to Ocean City?
Yep. Everybody goes to Ocean City, and everybody got fucked up clothes going to Ocean City. No type of style whatsoever. I was sent.
My mother would have bought a new outfit just to go to Ocean City.
I had a Ninja Turtle, a white and green Ninja Turtle hat with each turtle like around it. I had a blue and black polo, pink shorts, and like I think some blue swim
Hold
shoes.
on.
Yep.
Rewind.
Yep.
I heard a Ninja Turtle.
That was
Then I
green.
heard-
Yeah, with Ninja Turtles on it. Blue.
Random
polo.
ass colors.
A blue was the t-shirt over top of the polo?
No,
What's the polo?
just the
for?
polo and the shorts.
Then
And-
Ninja Turtle shorts?
No, it
So
was
where Ninja Turtle coming at?
The hat.
just the hat.
Oh!
Because I like them. That's why. Yeah, well, Romy likes Ninja
So
Turtles.
which
We
Ninja
can
Turtle
put.
did you think you were?
I was
Weird.
definitely Michelangelo because he liked pizza, and I would shut down pizza. You know, the first like I wanted that Domino's pizza so bad after seeing the first movie when it came out. Oh, that shit, the cheese on that thing. I was like, that's not normal Domino's. Domino's pizza don't look like that, especially not now with that garlic shit on the crust. I
You
don't
don't
know.
like it?
It's too much.
Oh, pan. Man,
Listen,
Pan.
Pizza Hut stuff
Oh, yeah.
crust.
No.
It's nasty.
So
Oh.
somebody like Little Caesars.
First of
Oh,
all,
okay.
when you drunk and when
Hold
you
up.
broke.
That's it. All right. Okay. Let me give you a tally of the weekend of dealing with Alexis and all of her issues that we have here. Let's talk about liking Heineken, 5-minute beer, Forrest Whitaker, Scar, and now Little Caesars is your pizza of choice.
No, hold on. It's not my pizza of choice when I'm sober.
All right.
But if you're broke and you only have $5 and you're hungry, get the $5 box.
Bite,
Gotta get some
bite,
noodles.
sip, sip. Yeah. But stuffed
Pizza Hut
crust.
is nasty, period.
Stuffed
Point
crust.
blank, period.
Stuffed crust is raw.
Oh, that's too much, but I do like Pizza Hut.
Stuffed crust is
Ooh.
stuffed crust.
What is wrong with Pizza Hut?
Everything.
If Papa John's
First of
had
all,
a
my
stuffed
stepmother
crust,
worked
there would
That's
be
number
no
one
Pizza
reason that's
Hut.
wrong with it.
It's what?
But
My stepmother worked there. So
They
that's
fucked
number
up.
one reason.
they fucked up. Papa John's fucked up
How?
because he came out and said that he's losing money because of these protests.
Well, he get my money almost every other weekend with his 50% off deals in my email box.
Yep, see that? Better pizza. Stay woke. Papa John's. That's what that is.
Whatever. Pizza's still good. Pizza
Yeah.
better than
Every other
Pizza
weekend,
Hut. I mean, not every
So
other
funny.
weekend, but you know them days I don't feel like
I'm getting
cooking
tired
with
of the
kinda
term
often.
"stay woke." I really am.
Why?
Like because you're only awoke until somebody gives you more information than you've been asleep. So what the fuck? This stay woke shit. Again, like I think I was telling y'all about this girl that was tripping about us having this conversation on this Facebook group, and we were talking about Kanye's album. And we just discussing it. These are just men having discussions about music. This damn girl comes out of nowhere and says, "You as a black man listen to Kanye's music? Wow, stay woke." Shut the fuck up with that stay woke shit.
Now stay woke.
Come on now. I'm not trying to hear any of that because you're probably the same individual that still listen to Beyonce and she keep preaching about leaving the man and all that shit, but she stayed with hers. So whatever, man. You go back and forth with it.
I like Childish Gambino's, what's that name of that song?
This is America.
Yep. I
Yep.
like the video.
The video is great. It's very powerful, deranged, but a lot of hidden messages, and I think Childish Gambino is gonna have he's having a great year. Between the that song between Atlanta getting off to a good start. I watched the season 1 of Atlanta. It
I
was
like
good.
season 1. Did you see season 2?
Not yet. I gotta probably
three
start
about to
watching
come
that
out.
on Cody.
What's it on?
It comes
Hulu.
on FX, but Atlanta, it's cool though. It's funny. And then being a legendary Star Wars character as what is it? Not if I don't say Han Solo, but what the fuck is that dude that Billy D. Williams played on Lando Calrissian? Yeah, he played. Movie's horrible, but it's still an opportunity for him. Yeah, you know.
Still got paid for it.
Yeah, of course. And he's got another movie coming up where he's playing like a legendary role, which is good, I think. And he used to be a nerd in high school. And I want to talk about that because I had this conversation. Me and my brother had this conversation where, like, especially coming from the black community in the women's section, this is like, I remember being in high school and being like, I'm not say I'm weird or anything like that, but I just wasn't the guy that the girls were checking for, namely the black girls were checking for. And then like they got on Childish Gambino's case because again he puts out songs like Redbone, which says "Stay Woke" and all this other shit.
Oh yeah.
And This Is America, and then he's with a white woman. So they get on this case about this shit. So are you not able to love someone outside of your community simply because and stand up for your community at the same time? How do you as black women feel? T-Mother, Lexi.
Oh, I thought nothing of it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you like what you like. But I mean, again, you weren't checking for that dude. It's not like if Childish Gambino was not.
I definitely would have been checking for him.
If Donald Glover,
Or even now.
that's what I'm saying. Like if Donald Glover was out on Wynwood yesterday, we was sitting there at the reggae spot, and he came up to y'all. Would you talk to him?
Yeah.
I'm telling.
I dance with him.
First off, I'm telling on you, and then you know,
I don't discriminate against dancing,
yeah.
but I definitely would have talked to him. Look how she's measuring it though. Like you are so up.
Fucking
close
chemist.
with it.
How you a chemist that pouring
Oh
shots?
no!
She's trying to burn you. That's what that is. It's gonna burn your throat.
She was trying to burn me since we were 19.
What's going on? Look at this.
Hey
Look
now,
at T-Mama.
All-star.
Look at
Get
T-Mama.
your shit up, boy.
T-Mama.
Well, thank you for not filling it up to the rim.
You're welcome.
T-Mama pouring shots.
It's really 2 Shack, man. Double shot.
He used to make noodles with her. Now we in here pouring shots and shit.
Do you still eat noodles? Like oodles and noodles?
Yeah.
You ain't seen them before? I picked
Are
up
they
yesterday.
Where do we get oodles and noodles from? Like,
There was a
Is it
pack that
called
said
that
it. There was a
says
pack that
oodles and
said oodles and noodles,
I
and it
never
was.
called it ramen. That's
me
Yeah.
either. People are wrong.
Let me tell you what's wild. Coming from our area, I'm moving down here.
Oodles of noodles or
And
oodles and noodles?
I'm in the Air Force.
Oodles and noodles?
I'm in the Air Force. Best friend, Horace. I love you, man.
Like horse and Mickey's?
But he said, I forgot. I think I had no food or something like that. He's like, hey man, you want some soup? What the fuck I want soup for? And then I go to his room. He pulls out a pack of ramen. I'm like, did you call this soup? Oh yeah. I was like, I've never thought about. I mean, it can be considered soup, but I've never thought about it.
Considered it soup?
Yeah. That's just, again, our region and where we grow up, we I've never heard anyone call it soup. You get you a pack of noodles. It flows just like that.
Right.
Grandma will tell you, you hungry? Well, fix yourself a pack of noodles. Stuff like
Did I eat
that.
grilled cheese with it?
No.
Oh, that was just me.
Yeah.
Did you come and put an ice cube in the stove? Be so hot.
No.
Mine used to put it in and blow it for us.
We were in the kitchen fixing this ourselves. Grandma was in bed.
Yeah.
Everybody
Well,
was
we
in
weren't
bed.
allowed
It's
to.
3:00 in the morning. We're supposed to be asleep, but we in there playing video games or doing something.
Noodles and shit.
Yeah. Making hot dogs at 3:00 in the morning. It was fun. Wait for Richard to come home. That's the thing. Just to wait for his little dumbass be out partying, having sex, doing drugs and shit. He come in. He tried to sneak in his own room through the window, and Miss Sarah is like a fucking detective when she sleep. She'll go from snoring and shit. As soon as that damn window open, rush it. And it's like, how the fuck did she know? How did she know that? And I mean, he was slightly touching the window. Or Kevin, or Christy. I don't know how many times I've seen family members get cursed out in the kitchen for coming in their house all times of the night. But, oh well. those are good times growing up. But yeah, noodles never referred to as soup, and won't ever do it.
No.
Same thing. Same thing with my lady. She calls it fucking soup. I'm like, it must be a Miami thing or some shit like that. Cause I don't.
He's from here. His horse is from here.
Yeah. Like, so I've never heard.
Well, anything that's hot and has water in it.
I mean, I get it. I get it. Yes, it's like a soup, but it ain't no
the kind
damn.
of noodle that it is cannot be considered a soup. I'm sorry.
Well, that's just how we roll. You know, when I think soup, I think of Campbell's chicken noodle,
Right.
chicken and stars, chicken and rice, the alphabet soup. Yeah, I think that's like soup to me. But oh yeah, shot number 2, McGregory. Yeah. Sweet Lord. Ooh, Lord. Damn. Ah. Woo.
Yo, it's not even Hennessy. This is Crown Royal.
I don't give a damn about that shit. Fuck Hennessy. I might be one of the only black people who don't give a damn about Hennessy.
No,
I'll
you're not.
take it.
You're not the only one.
I don't care about that fire on chest, that chest fire. What's wrong with y'all wanting to do that to yourself?
That's because Todd is a whole nigga.
Same with at the wedding last year. That's why Tony ass went on ballistic and shit. Gave this motherfucker 3 shots of straight Hennessy. No food. You out your damn mind. You gonna see a beast come out.
Listen,
I took that shit. I was good.
I ain't had 2 shots of Hennessy with food. And I'm still.
Ooh. Ooh.
My stomach lining feels warm right now.
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Is it this way or is it this way?
I ain't got time to
Either
figure out.
hand.
And they did it. Little Uzi Verts. It was like 5.
Bird? That's what I don't understand.
Uzi is a gun.
Oh, yeah.
Vert, I don't know.
Vertical? I don't know. Overt? I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. But I know it was like 6 or 7 clones of him at the reggae party that were under the age of 15 walking around. I was like,
Yeah.
all of them, everybody had them little short dreads, and the ones on stage shaking their dreads and shit.
Come in the club, shaking my dreads.
I didn't understand. Yeah, little crime mobsters going on right
Oh,
here.
yeah, we looking.
Yeah, but
I
just
play that song.
I just looking around like they're really having fun, and I definitely don't feel a part of it because I can see the difference. I remember being that happy about shit. You know, again, that was like their whatever this shit is called is like who the hell is that? I have no idea who that is. Rockefeller. It was Rockefeller.
We get that.
We did Rockefeller.
I'm about Rockaway per.
I had a sweatsuit. I did.
It was
I had a baby fast sweatsuit.
I had baby face shoes.
it was a really
Oh, mine was black. I had the other one.
It's
I
a
had
re-
the red one that said fully.
it was a great time. It was a great time in hip hop, I tell you that. And there was no bubblegum shit about it. There was just straight bars going on.
But
Jay-Z,
you can't dance
Nas.
to that.
What?
You can't dance to hip hop. I mean,
What?
you
Really?
certain things.
Do you need me to run down a list of songs that you would like to dance
On the
to?
brink of like I don't know, rap, or like you know what I'm saying.
Come on.
I really
You
don't.
got 2 shots, so I need you to
Like I guess I feel like
what you feel.
what you're talking about as far as like serious bars. That's rap. And you can't dance to rap.
I definitely can't.
Hip hop is different. I get that. Certain songs, yes, but you can't dance to rap. But unless
Neither
you could.
is.
That to me, that's not dancing.
Me either. That's moving. That's just.
Okay.
That's
Bobbing.
swaying. You sway
Really?
in church.
I would like-
Sir.
I would like to direct your attention to what's the song? Flip Side by Freeway.
Who?
Freeway.
Who?
You see how she disrespect you, Philly? You see how she disrespect you, Philadelphia?
I love Philadelphia. Don't get me wrong.
Freeway. Freeway Flip Side.
Uh-huh.
That record you can dance to.
Okay.
I'm about to Google this or YouTube it because I have.
Well, do you
no
not?
idea
Don't
what
play it
you're
because I'm gonna have to pay for
I'm not gonna
sample
play it.
clearances. Okay, because I ain't.
talking about. Let me see the picture or something.
Yeah. I can name a few. I get what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying, but there are records that you could, and those were because these were the singles, these were the club records. That's what they're made for. Like again, if you didn't make anything,
Oh yeah, no.
yes,
Yeah. I heard you played that song. There was that on what movie was that?
You Got Served.
No, there was another one.
I forget. But it was for the soundtrack for Bad Boys 2.
Yes.
You remember me riding around that shit in the car all the time.
Yes.
That was my shit.
Damn movie came out.
Rockefeller was my...
Okay, this one, okay.
Oh, and then the same thing with any Jay-Z song. Any Jay-Z song produced by the Neptunes. So, Memphis Bleak, always smoking that la la la. Yeah. You're dancing to it.
I'm not dancing to that. I'm swaying still.
I'm a hustler, baby.
I'm swaying.
You ain't swaying. You dancing to that one. You ain't gonna tell me nothing.
I mean,
yeah. Mother. If you were in high school during that time frame, you would have been dancing to that record. Okay.
See, you would say different. I can see those songs. Yes, Lexi would say different because for her, dancing is like she's moving her whole body.
I get that. She likes to gyrate. She likes to get on the floor. Yeah, she likes to get on the floor and stuff like that. I told you to keep the noise down, but you wouldn't listen. The party done. Now get the hell out of my house.
Shake that thing.
Yeah, you know, shit like, and that was my senior year when that shit hit. That's probably one of the most played songs I played in my senior year. I just loved the melody. The melody hit. The melody was infectious. That and In the Club by 50 Cent. That was that shit.
I was like 7th grade.
You can only two-step to that.
Yes.
That's all you're doing. So I'll give you that one. You're not able to dance to that. But yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. It does not garner much movement.
Yeah.
But you can dance to hip hop.
If you really want
being able
to get loose and
I consider what these bubblegum shit that's rap. Hip hop is being an MC, being able to control the crowd the way I've never been to a concert, period, in my life. But I know about guys who can control the crowd when they're on the microphone. Busta Rhymes, number one, is the number one person. When he's on the microphone, have you ever seen him live on BET Awards or whatever? Yeah. Just the way he controls that shit. Yeah. Rakim, but the energy. Long before he got big as shit, he always had that, that energy or whatever. Run DMC, the way he can, commands his voice. They just command that shit. I wouldn't say Wayne. But I think Jay-Z is just based off of name recognition. I mean, the fact that he's built a reputation for himself that he's just so great of an MC. But I wouldn't necessarily say I would definitely, if I had a concert and I had to and I didn't have much money, but I wanted to give a great show, I would definitely pick Busta Rhymes over Jay-Z without question. Because he just gives a great, how the Jamaican DJ last night, how he controlled the crowd or whatever and had all of them going. Busta does that shit, you know what I'm saying? He just has that, Jamaican. Rude boy, for real. And he just has so much energy, making a hip hop record is great and all that, but if you don't have that energy, and that's why Uzi Vert has energy. I don't listen to his music. But I know the all my friends are dead record, but that's about it. And
talking about money.
And then the ooh. Now you want to fuck them? Ooh. That's what he done with his shoulder. Ooh. And again, I'm hey, whatever. They wearing skirts and shit. Little Young Thug. They kissing each other. They referring to each other as boyfriends. And hey. It's a different way. I just don't understand how, when we were talking about the Post Malone shit and how Post Malone, he sings every record I hear by him, he's singing. Yet he's referred to as hip hop. I don't understand that. I don't get that whatsoever. I do not. I won't ever begin to understand it.
So you would consider him R&B then?
It would have to be. I'd go pop. I call him pop. For the simple fact that he's white. Yeah. Big difference.
Wait, Post Malone is white?
I don't believe we're having this conversation.
I said in the car, I was like, I just figured out who Post Malone was 3 days ago.
He's white, and he made a very disturbing statement about hip hop too. which is weird to me. But hey, he still does hip hop. It is what it is. Just look up the statement. I mean, Charlemagne gave him Donkey of the Day. Just look up Donkey of the Day, Post Malone, and then we'll play it after this thing, and you'll see like if you said that about hip hop, why are you doing hip hop?
Why would you label yourself as a pop?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like these motherfuckers coming to the our platform and just don't respect it. That's why people give Justin Timberlake so much shit because and all these other artists.
Hip hop, he's always been pop.
Well, not even about hip hop, but just the fact that he does soul. He does soul music.
Pop
but
can't be soulful.
No, it's pop. That's what pop is. Pop ain't really. Yeah, there's no real soulful pop records.
So a black person that does pop is not soulful.
Depends on what record they're doing or what type of music they're doing. Would you say Seal is soulful? I mean, he's done soul records. He has albums where he does.
What Seal songs are?
Kiss from a Rose, Batman Forever soundtrack.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god, man, I'm so old in here. I'm so old. But it's a great. Well, you know it if you heard it because the melody is just. So yeah, you just know it when you hear it. But most pop records are again just pop, and that's what a lot of like you remember in Dreamgirls how like what is it? What was Jennifer? Neffy was her character, right? Her brother. And then when Jamie Foxx's character was like, "Oh, we're gonna want to do this more fast and up tempo thing," it takes the soul out of it. That's what music has become. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's very upbeat. There's no soul.
But what's that to say about gospel?
Same thing.
There's no soul because it's upbeat.
What? No. I misunderstood where you was going with that.
Yeah.
But gospel is it's a different type of soul. It's that like that type of beat that I hear. I mean, Kirk still gets you. Kirk still gets you.
He takes old. All he does is take old songs.
Okay.
He samples all old songs.
Damn right, and it works.
Yeah.
It gets you.
That to me is poppy because
that's poppy. All right,
yeah.
Because you just got real defensive gospel on you.
No, I'm just saying it's not.
I know it ain't no James Cleveland and no Clark sisters
Right.
or nothing like that.
Not the original stuff.
Yeah, Shirley Caesar, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, you name it.
Yeah,
You know the difference. You can tell. You don't got Like I give credit to Bruno keeping that time frame alive, but it'd just be great for somebody to create a new form, still branching from that. That's all Teddy Riley did. I mean, it was music going on in the 80s. Teddy took that synthesizer shit and the auto-tune, and then branched that with hip-hop, which was coming up, and that's how we got New Jack Swing, which is why you have the likes.
So the Essence Fest.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why you had the likes of a Heavy D, Jodeci, Levert, anybody who was on Aunt Christie's wall growing up, basically. Those groups. This is why we had you know what I'm saying? Like these guys. That's the reason why we had that sound guy and all that, But nowadays everything just sounds like the hip hop. Everybody's singing on hip hop records and being labeled as hip hop, and I don't respect that. That's just me. And R&B is no more. It's not, at least in the mainstream level. Like you have your underground artists, like even that girl with the beady dye that boot up is like.
She's not even from here.
No, see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like other countries respect our art form more than we do. Adele, Sam Smith, they make R&B music. Don't let it fool you. They make R&B music, but for whatever reason, the radio stations won't play the black artists that are doing it. And that's what Tyrese was coming out saying, when he was doing going on Breakfast Club, when he was doing the Black Rose promotion and saying how they won't play R&B records and shit like that. But I want to hear it. We need that. We need that movement. We need that wave of girl groups and boy bands and shit like that.
I don't care for no more girl groups.
I'll take me a new SWV.
I'll take another
Escape.
Oh God, no.
And Vogue.
Blackstreet.
Yeah, of course. You gotta have somebody. You gotta have a group full of variety where girls can argue and guys can be hating on, saying that what you like him, you think he attractive. Forrest Whitaker and Star can get in the group together.
We gonna leave Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, I'm just saying. And the old ass dude from the club yesterday, with the sweating in gray, in the short set, just out there selling food from the food truck, and then going back to dance. Look, we need that. We need that wave of music, something that black folks can be really proud of, and support and put support behind. Because how would you have? I mean, they do have Soul Train Awards. Who the fuck's performing? Who the fuck performing now? New shit.
Right.
That's my question. Like, it used to be like an event to sit with my grandmother. It's wild. Sitting with your grandma. I mean, because grandma don't really listen to music shit like that, but she knew Luther. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys in Vogue and all them, when they would sing, she knew that, and we could watch that together, and there was nothing you were going to see that was like, TT, you're gonna have to leave the room or whatever. Like, you could listen to a Whitney Houston sing, you could listen to a Mariah Carey, Babyface, and all these guys come out, and it'd be respectful.
Yeah.
But who the fuck is singing R&B these days? It's only sex. It's sex records. Like Ty Dolla $ign can sing. He sings about rap and he curses. Like, I don't need cursing in R&B. Like, it should be, you have to keep the form. You gotta have respect to the art form, I mean, there's some things that slip, but not all the time. Kind of like the same with Chris Brown, Like, Chris, I'm so upset that Chris' career is where it is, like, at least in the mainstream, just because of that incident. I'm not an advocate for hitting women or anything like that, but it just sucks that something he did when he was fucking 19 years old is still plaguing him to this day, not to mention everything else that is, like, took place with it. But Chris is supposed to have the shit right now. Like, larger than life. I'm talking about sellout. He's supposed to have that Michael Jackson effect where people are trampling over each other when they go to see him in concert.
Aren't they still trampling over?
I don't know. I know girls lose their mind.
I'll let you know when I go see him in July.
Okay. Are you gonna be at Essence?
No, he's gonna be at
There's a concert in DC.
In DC.
Yeah. And just wish.
As soon as I come back.
I really wish that his career was a lot, was bigger than where it is right now. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all I can wish for, especially for him being from Virginia. It makes me very proud. Same with Trey Songz.
This is boy from Tappahannock, Virginia.
Trey Songz, all he do is sing sex records now too, and
now. That's all he been singing.
No. He started out. What's
Just
that?
gotta make it.
Yep. Gotta go right now.
Whatever. It's all sex after that.
Trey Day, yeah. Everything after that was all sex records. And I mean, I'm Ready. Was it? No, Ready. Ready was the album. Definitely pure sex. That was it.
You gonna think?
Yeah. But we have no R&B. And I just, I think about, what slow record will my daughter dance to at her prom in 4 years? That's my question. What is she going to dance to? What new record? Like, I danced in 11th grade. I danced to Half Crazy. That was one of the slow records that was playing. Music, Soul Child.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking about Just Crazy.
Yeah, you think about it. I'm talking about Half Crazy.
Dang, that was out when you was in high school?
11th grade. Yeah. And I danced. Yeah, I remember dancing to that at the 11th grade prom, and I just don't know what. And again, my parents, they were fortunate enough to dance to the likes of Earth, Wind and Fire, actual funk bands and stuff like that. Who actually did love music. And I mean, my mom and dad graduated in '78. Hell, TT's parents in when did 71? So figure 89. Yeah, so class of 88, 89. They had Tender Love. They could dance to Tender Love and what's the shit? Two Occasions by The Deal and stuff like that. Like when R&B was at its highest. And one of the kids after day, they're gonna dance to All Our Friends Are Dead. That's what the fuck is the slow jam. All Our Friends Are Dead.
Maybe Bada Doodoo.
And that's it.
That doo-doo. Really? You just changed your whole heart.
Yeah, you'd be lucky to even get out of high school these days. All these fucking shootings and shit like that. That shit's creepy. But I will say, and again, this may backfire later on at some point in time. But I will say, these aren't happening in black communities. These shootings, I've yet to see. I mean, it's like as far as school shooting where it's like mass casualties. There's no yeah, it's not happening in the likes of Compton. It's not happening in Chicago. They might be getting shot after school in Chicago.
Right.
No pun intended. But there's nobody going to school. There's not no mass shooter named Tyrone or, JaVale coming to school deciding that he's going to take out 25 or more kids just because his mom took away his PlayStation or some shit like that. Like this sense of entitlement, and it's driving motherfuckers crazy.
But now it's the need for, an awareness about mental illness now. All of a sudden,
Chicago needs shit. Help Chicago out.
Exactly.
You got fucking kids. Kids is carrying guns around at 13, 14 for survival.
There's a shooting in an elementary school. Like, where did the kid get the gun from? Which is lackadaisical with parenting and
because we're so busy on social media. Social media holds it all, But that's for another show. This is really how we're gonna close this shit up. But I want to thank T Mother, T Mama, being on the show. Lexi, thank you for allowing me to record you guys on this thing.
You're welcome.
And I hope you did. I hope you weren't too nervous. I hope you felt at ease, and it's gonna feel weird when you hear yourself on the tape, because it's still weird to me hearing myself whenever I do talk.
Myself. I want to listen.
Yeah, but no, it was good. It was a good conversation, a lot of laughs, and I'm still tripping off of Forrest Whitaker and Scar.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker. That's the hashtag for this motherfucking episode. Yeah. Yeah, that eye is booed up. For real.
Is he married?
I'm sure. I'm sure he is. But yeah, so we had fun doing this thing, but we're closing off. So for random shit with Romy Mac, we out. Peace.